Ladies and gentlemen, this is an emotional moment. And on behalf of the legal team of Jeffrey Israel, Sengin Kong and myself, I want to say that the lioness of this story, who inspired us throughout, is Mrs. Claire Blackman. Now we had the honour of giving the roar, but she was the lioness. She has shown that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. She kept the flame alive when the legal system had completely abandoned her husband and thrown him into the trash can. Her courage and her dignity throughout have amazed us, and I'm sure you also. Now, I know how proud Alexander is of her, but I now publicly give him this warning. She has proposals of marriage from 3 of his lawyers, of which I, of course, am the youngest and most handsome. I give you Claire. Forgive me, one more word. The effect of this sentence is he will be released in about 2 weeks' time at most.
We are overjoyed at the judge's decision to significantly reduce our sentence such that he can be released imminently. This is the moment we have all been fighting hard for. It's hard to believe that this day is finally here. There are so many people that we must thank for helping us to get here.
Sue Giles.
They include, of course, our brilliant legal team, Jonathan Goldberg, QC, Jeffrey Israel, where's Sengin Kong, thank you all. They also include the fabulous Frederick Forsyth and the wonderful Richard Drax MP, both of whom have fought tirelessly in support of Al. I must also thank former Royal Marine John Davis, who had never met my husband and yet who captained the campaign and the supporters from the start with tireless energy, along with Sue Childs. General John Holmes, Major General Malcolm Hunt and Lieutenant Colonel Ewan Southby all deserve a wonderful support. And finally, but by no means least, our sincere thanks to all those who have supported us through this journey. Our own friends and family, the Royal Marines family, especially the Royal Marines mums, all serving and former servicemen and women, members of the public and the Daily Mail readers, without whose generosity we would not be here. I'm sure I've missed someone in my excitement, for which I apologise. We would like to thank the wider media for keeping our story alive and for your fair reporting. Please can I ask that you now allow the 2 of us some time together to readjust. We fully recognise that you will want to speak to us, and especially to Al, and we will arrange for that soon enough. But in the meantime, may I ask that you give us some space? Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, finally I'm going to ask Mr. Richard Drax, Member of Parliament, to say a few words, but I want to reiterate what Claire said a moment ago, that he was an indispensable help to us. Without him bringing about the debate in Parliament, which fired the public's interest again in this what was thought hopeless case at the time, we wouldn't be here today. So Richard Drax.
The sun is shining and clearly on the righteous. Justice has been seen to be done. And I have a message for our armed forces. Those who serve on the front line and put their lives at risk. Indeed, even brave police officers back here. And we remember Keith Palmer, who was killed just the other day. All those who serve between us and evil deserve our support all the time. And my message to those out there who serve in such a way is you will not you, we will fight for justice to ensure you can get home as quickly as you can to your loved ones. I pay tribute, huge tribute, to the family of the Royal Marines, which I'm an ex-Guardian, but I'm so proud to be standing here today with the Royal Marines, all the senior officers who stood by us, and there are many, and all of you, the press, and of course all the Royal Marines who've come down right around the country to support every time we've appeared in court. And thank you to everyone who's played a part in today's victory. And I, for one, and I know all of us, cannot wait to enjoy a glass of champagne with Alexander Blackman, a hero who served this country in an exemplary fashion. And finally, justice has done the main thing, which is to get a good, decent and brave man home to his wife, the lioness so aptly described, who is the most remarkable woman. You've heard of 3 attempts to marry her. There might be a 4th. I joke, of course. Well done, Claire, and thank you all.
Thank you.
Well done.
Glowing tributes there to Claire Blackman, who has fought for her husband, Sergeant Alexander Blackman, to be freed from jail. Originally convicted of murder, his conviction was reduced to manslaughter, and today we have just heard that he has been sentenced to 7 years, but with time already served. He has already spent almost 3.5 years in prison. He will be released, we were hearing there from his lawyer, in about 2 weeks' time at most, and the smile